Hello everyone, this is Lollipop, and Lollipop and I are coming at you from our guest room so that I could actually find some peace and quiet somewhere. And we are going to talk to you about my 12-week update, which is, today is 12 weeks since my VSG surgery. And today I have good news. Last week I was down nothing. I had not changed from the week before. Today I stepped on the scale and I was 2.8 down. So it read 188.6, which I haven't seen 180 yet, so that's exciting. I really was just hoping for 189, anything that gets me out of 190. And I got 188. So I'm just excited about that because I haven't seen 188 in for sure 9 years. Probably more like 10 or 11 years. So that's the exciting news. So that makes me feel good, and it made me think about all the things that are better, even in this short 12 weeks since my surgery. There's a lot of little things that have improved. And I think it's the little things that you do continuously every day that start to ring, kind of give you a reality. And I wrote down a list, and I came up with like 9 things that you run into on a day-to-day basis that I was happy about. One of them is my laptop actually fits now on my lap. I used to have to set it and it was hanging over my knees and I'm moving my belly out of the way, but it fits on my lap. I am not running into my belly. There's room to spare. It fits. I have a laptop that fits on my lap. That's exciting. My ring needs resizing. I already talked to that about. I found these little, I don't know if you can see it. See that little plastic thing? I found those. It was really cheap somewhere in a bunch of them, and you just stick it in your ring and it keeps your ring from, supposed to keep your ring from sliding around, but it's keeping mine from falling off my finger because my fingers have actually lost weight, which I didn't expect. The skin on my heels, oddball thing, but the skin on my heels is better. I've had really hard heels, and they were just terrible, and they get cracked and dry, and I was told once upon a time that it was about having too much yeast in your diet. I don't know if it's true or not. It'd be interesting if anybody knows any medical reason why the skin on my heels would be thinning and getting better. If it's about yeast, I haven't been having any bread, so that would make sense. Anyways, just a little thing. Obviously, it's the day-to-day fatigue. I don't notice that anymore. I was so tired all the time. I have down days where I'm like, oh, and I did too much. Or, days I don't want to do stuff. But really, overall, the energy level I have is amazing. And I don't, fall asleep standing up. I sleep better with my CPAP, even though I'm still sleeping with my CPAP at night. He told me to come in February unless there was a problem before then. But I'm trying to, I'm hoping I can get off of it, but at this point I'm not. And, even when I've fallen asleep in the chair in the living room, I have woken up not gasping for breath. I used to be scary if I fell asleep on the chair because I would wake up gasping for breath, and that's kind of scary. There, now you can see her. This is a little TMI for some people, but I'm going to say it anyways. It used to feel like yoga when I used the bathroom and had to wipe. I had to do all kinds of funny little moves to get in the right places. So enough said there, you get the point. Let's see. I can cross my legs now comfortably. It's not like a chore where I have to shove my leg over and tuck it under. It fits comfortably. So that's cool. And my arms hang straight down, and there's space between my waist and my arms. Where I used to have, I've lost a lot of weight. This first weight has been like on my sides and on my back. And I used to just standing or just sitting like this, normal, without my elbows being up on an armrest, my arms would fall asleep. But now they don't. They don't fall asleep. So that's exciting. That's just little things. I notice it every day. Every day I'm going, oh, that feels different. And it still feels different. And the other thing is I don't have to move the seat back when I get in the car after my husband drives. My husband is only like a couple inches taller than me, but actually my legs are longer than his because he's got a longer torso and shorter legs. I have a shorter torso and longer legs. So he pulls the seat. He's been pulling the seat up because I didn't have enough room, even with my long legs, to get in there. And he likes to be crunched up more too. But I don't have a belly in the way so much anymore, so he moved it up, and I noticed the other day, I didn't move it back, and he had been driving it the day before. So that's kind of fun, to realize, wow, he drove it, and I drove it, and I didn't have to move anything but the mirror. I still have to move the mirror because when we sit next to each other, he looks like he's 4 inches taller than me. Stand next to each other, and he's 2 inches because he's so long in the torso. Anyway, that's just a little thing. And then, let's see. Oh, and I had at work, we had a party because we had 3 birthdays in this week. So we had of course there's going to be cake. Of course there's going to be, everybody brings food. Nobody really even asked me to bring food. I put money in for somebody getting drinks, and then that was my contribution. I kind of forgot about it until I got there because they didn't really remind me. But I had no trouble saying no to the cake. I had eaten, somebody brought in little sandwiches, little croissant sandwiches with the cheese and meat in it. I took the cheese and meat out of the sandwich and gave the bread to one of the gals that I work with because she likes the croissant. So, and I had no trouble saying no to the cake. So that's a new thing because I know this is coming. Because at my work, there's clients that bring us food, there's people bringing food, everybody, there's a couple of them that are way into the whole Christmas and let's make cookies, and they had a bunch of caramel apples there last week. So there's constantly something wandering around in there that I have to walk past. And I just tune it out. I don't even see it. I bring my little treats and I have my own snacks and my own drinks, and I just don't even see it. And nobody gives me grief or anything. They're all real supportive. They always ask me just in case I want a bite or something. I haven't even had a bite. So that's been easier. So anyways, those are the things I could think of off the top of my head that were little things that I've noticed over the last couple of weeks that I notice every day just about. And every time they happen, I'm still in awe. So it feels kind of like a little miracle in my eyes that this, you know, especially seeing 180 and feeling all these new things, it feels like a little miracle. You know, it feels like a miracle some days. It really does. So anyways, the other thing I wanted to talk about, which somebody I was watching, I think it was one of the Proof Weight Loss Surgery, Proof WLS, Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works, Proof WLS Works series, where you have, you know, a bunch of vloggers. I don't remember which one was talking about it, but it occurred to me we should let each other know where we live. What state do you live in? So we can connect with each other, with other people that live in the same state. I mean, it's up to you if you want to give how you want to get in touch with people, but somebody that you're subscribed to could live down the street and you wouldn't even know it. And we need to connect with people in face-to-face, not just on the internet. So, you know, because they were talking about how somebody they know lives right down, somebody that they were subscribed to them, and they live right down the street. So I personally live in Colorado. So if anybody lives in Colorado, let me know. Put a message down here and let me know. Otherwise, put a message down here anyway. Say what state you live in, so maybe anybody else watching can go, oh, I live in that state too, and you can find each other. I know there's quite a few that live in California. There's quite a few that are down south, like in the south area. I don't know of anybody else yet that I've specifically has said they're in Colorado that I'm subscribed to or that's subscribed to me. So if there are anybody, I would love to know more about you, so you can, you know, contact me. So anyways, I've chatted long enough today, and that is about all I have to say today. And this would be me and Lollipop signing out till next week. Bye!